In many of the movies and TV shows you see intended for a younger audience, as adults you might or might not notice a few jokes written in for you. They can be subtle, but I assure you they are there. What kinds of jokes? And why did they add them, you might ask? We'll be covering it in this video, Disney, Fun for All Ages. As you've begun to see, there are many jokes that may have slipped past you in children's media, and if you're like me, you probably don't remember more than one or two. So, what are some of the kinds of humor that they use to try to reach an older audience? The first, of course, is the overtly sexual. These jokes rely on a certain knowledge of sexual references, and it is perfectly illustrated by this gif from the first movie, Cars. They cleverly use the basis of the film and the fact that cars flash their headlights to provide humor that will most likely go over the heads of the intended audience. This Rugrats scene is another classic example, or maybe this one from Hocus Pocus. The next category are references to adult languages. They can cut out from someone's dialogue, like here in Nemo, or they can use speech patterns to hint, like here in Coco. The final and most broad category simply requires knowledge to information that generally leaves kids out. It could be academic knowledge, like knowing Greek mythology, maybe even art history, or maybe it could be as simple as knowing a thing or two about gay culture. So why? What are these here for? In my experience, there are two main reasons. The first reason is simply to draw to the large audience that are the people that are either taking them to the movie theater or watching them at home in front of the TV. Because of the nature of the intended audience being children, there is regularly a person, whether it be a parent or a babysitter, that this content will appeal to. What makes it easier for a babysitter to waste her Saturday night with a 5-year-old or a parent to take 7 kids to the theater for a birthday party? Subtle jokes and humor that they secretly chuckle at. The next reason is for those of us that grew up with some of this content and go back at an older age only to realize that there are things that we missed that you only are now able to understand. What's better than rewatching Cars and realizing there's a subtle reference to a topless bar? It's nostalgic, humorous, and revealing all at the same time. Overall, these are fun moments to realize while watching or rewatching a form of content that is relevant to so many people of all ages. Comment below if there are any jokes you've stumbled across that we didn't get to today.